Coming up in this video.
You want to fly?
Oh, sure.
He was ready.
All right, Gary and I taking a...
Okay, take off.
I'll be right behind you. Taking a flight today over to Skeets. We're leaving a little early. We're going to take off. And go over to Skeets, do some landings, have some fun. And then we're going to go to Barber Airport this morning. Be down there by 8:30 or so. And we're going to give some rides to some kiddies. Some kids from Ireland and various places, I think. Just introduction rides to aviation, and we're going to go do that and have some fun. Get done with that, and then I want to come home and go to the family reunion, which is today. So, all right, I'm taking off.
Okay, just for fun, let me know how many landings I did at this airport, Warren Skeets. We went around the pattern a bunch of times, Gary and I. See if you can keep track. It's going to be tougher than you think. Let me know in the comments below.
I'm putting the flaps down now. If you look in the wing, there you go.
Oh, wow.
Yep. Landing light on. Transponder on. And Barber Traffic Experimental 601 Kilo Tango is back taxiing. We're going to on runway 27 to take off on runway 8 Barber, or runway 18 Barber. Okay, so the runway's not that smooth. It's a this grass strip. Sometimes they're not the greatest.
Yeah.
Very warm at the moment. As we get off in the air, we're going to get a little more air going, and it gets a little cooler, so it'll be a little nicer. If I had you for more time, I'd take you up way high, and it would get like 60 degrees. It'd be awesome. It'd be beautiful.
That would be awesome.
Yes, it would. It's so warm today. It's a beautiful day to fly as far as there's no bumps or anything. It's real nice, but it is warm, really warm. Okay, so I got my landing lights on, I got my pumps on, and let's see here. Transponder's on. Okay, so I'm going to push the power up. We're going to take off going that way.
Okay.
You're going to hear it get noisy. And then we'll lift off and go above the trees. Barber Traffic Experimental 601 Kilo Tango. Up. Yeah, Barber Traffic Experimental 601 Kilo Tango is going to be departing runway 18 Barber.
Traffic on the inside on the runway.
Ready?
Yep.
Here we go. It'll seem steep at first, but once we get going, the nose will come down some. A little bit of wind out of the west. And away we go. A couple of little bumps. Amazing to me when we get into summertime, spring and summer, how green everything gets here.
Yeah.
In the wintertime, it's all brown and gray, kind of yucky looking. It's beautiful now. All right, we're going to climb up a little bit more, and then I'm going to turn left, and we're going to go up over a lake and do a little steep turn. If you look right here on our map, that little red thing, that's another airplane that's just, he's getting ready to...
6 Mike, turning base, runway 27, Barber.
That's him. He's getting ready to land there at Barber, where we just took off. And Barber traffic, experimental 601 Kilo Tango is going off to the east. I'm going to go up by Berlin Lake at 2300 and just be out of the way. Alright, so we're at 2300 feet. I'm going to lower the nose. I'm going to pull the power back. It's going to get a little quieter. And we're probably going to end up doing about 125 or 130 miles per hour over the ground. It doesn't seem like it, but that's what we're going to be. You want to fly?
Oh, sure.
Okay, so you take the control. I want to show you something real quick. When you want to turn the airplane, it's very slight. Look at this. See how little movement that was?
Yeah.
Same thing going the other way. Very little movement. Same thing coming back. Going forward. You got the airplane. So fly towards that lake. Don't go down. Easy. There you go. Very, very fine. It's almost fingertip control. We're going 125 across the ground right now. And you're flying the airplane.
Feels weird.
It takes a little getting used to. In a couple of years, you would be flying by yourself.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah, so you're doing great. Do me a favor. Let's turn that way. Just go straight. That's going to be north, kind of where the roads go. There you go. There you go. See, you got a natural ability. You knew once you start to turn, to stop that, you just kind of go the other way. There you go. Very nice. Yeah. And get a feel for what's level based on where the nose is on the horizon. Okay, now I'm going to really complicate things for you. While you're flying, I want you to reach down with your other hand and hit that acknowledge button. Just tap that acknowledge button on the screen. Acknowledge. There you go. Perfect. Thank you. It's just telling me there's other airplanes around. Be aware. So now let's start a turn that way. There you go. Oh man, Jaden, I'm telling you. Okay, perfect. You got a natural ability. I'm just telling you. I've had a million students. You would pick this up very, very quickly. I know you would. Yeah, you would do great. I'm going to show you something just because you're, I kind of do it with everybody, but I got the airplane. We'll do what we call a steep turn. And we teach all our students to do this. We're going to turn at about a 45-degree bank angle. It's going to seem worse than that or steeper than that, but it's really not. So ready? Here we go. I'm going to add a little power too because we're starting to slow down. This is about 30. This is about 45 right there. That gives you a good view of the ground, doesn't it? Love it, love it, love it. All right. You, unfortunately, have to be my last ride because I have a family reunion I have to go to this afternoon at noon in Creston, Ohio. So, and I can't fly down there. I got to fly back home and get my truck and drive down. We're going to head back. I'll show you how I know where the airports are. If you look right there's an airport, there's an airport, and there's an airport. There's an airplane right there just taking off from it. And so what we're going to do, we're right here. We're going to fly over next to the airport and go south and go right over it and then go in and do a landing.
So cool seeing the sky from here. Like usually when I fly on airlines, I don't get to see all this and this type of view because it's normally like a small window.
Yes, you got a window.
Barber traffic, Taylor Craft 36468, downwind for runway 27, Barber.
This is a little bit bigger window. And Barber traffic, experimental 601 Kilo Tango's turning final, runway 27, Barber. Airplane taking off from runway 18. You just went behind the trees. Gonna put, if you look on the wing, you can see my flaps going down again.
Yeah.
All the way down now for landing.
Is it hard to land like this?
To be honest, it's the funnest thing we do. I love to fly, anything about flying really, but landing is by far the funnest. Hard would be the wrong term. Challenging would be the right term. You have to know what you're doing. I have had students learn to land. I've soloed, my youngest student soloed at 16, and he had 4 hours in the airplane. 4 something, yeah. So it's doable. Young people like you get it really quick. You guys are smart and you latch onto things really fast. Okay, so let's see what I can do here. I'll take that.
That feels a lot smoother than airline landings.
Sometimes, I'll tell you. Yeah, those big airplanes are hard to land smooth sometimes. Oh, that was fun though. I'll take that landing all day long. Well, that was a blast. Getting ready to take off to head home. At Barber, traffic experimental 601 Kilo Tangos, back taxiing runway 27 to depart on runway 18 Barber. All right.